Boom. So one of the reasons I decided to do this, see, like, look at my nails. 40-year-old with nails like this. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. So today was my very first day of doing shooting content, batch shooting, and it's a little tough. It was a little tough, but I got through it. I got a couple good photos. I know going forward it's only going to get easier as I get used to it. But so one of the things that I wanted to do is document how the journey has been so far since I stepped into the influencer role. When they hear you say you're an influencer, or if they see new influencers, because they've been doing it, that's what they've been doing, they see the mistakes and stuff like that and it makes them cringe. But other people hear that, and especially if they don't understand what an influencer does, if they're downplaying what an influencer does, they typically tend to, I use the word cringe, but it's more than just a cringe. They downplay it. They make light of it. But I am here to tell you that this is work. This is honest work. It takes work to put the stuff together that you guys see on the internet. You guys see the finished product. You don't see the things that go into this. It's a slow burn process. It's not something that you can just wake up and, be an instant success the next day. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and be a success, no matter what, people are promising you in these ads that y'all see floating around on Instagram and Facebook. Become an overnight success. Like, that rarely happens to anybody. And if something like that happens, 9 times out of 10, they were already being seen. They were already in the market. They were already in the business, and it was just their time. Doing this at the age that I am, and I know a lot of people, when I tell people how old I am, or when I mention my age, or I say something like, fashion over 40, people tend to think that I'm lying. I can guarantee you that I'm not. I am very much over 40. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I don't look like I'm over 40, but that's genetics. So, and maybe I do look like I'm over 40. I don't know. Some of this perspective. Each person has, different ones. So, however, doing this at the age that I am is frightening. But at the same time, I know that there are not a lot of people my age doing it. So I've always been one to set trends, trailblaze, whatever you want to call it, march to the beat of my own drum. And that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing here, and I'm going to continue. My family's on board, and when I say my family, I mean my children and my husband. They know what's going on, and they're with me 100%. And that's the support that I need right there. I'm not looking for anybody else's support. I'm not looking for anybody else's backlash or opinion. I'm doing it because this is what I like to do. You can make a living off of it, and God willing, if this is how he wants me to make my living, then this is what I'll be doing. But I like to do it, so that's what I'm gonna do. The hair is giving, girls. Look at this. Done by me. I'm a former cosmetologist, by the way, so I don't practice anymore because my fibromyalgia keeps me from being able to do things. And one of the things that I can't do anymore is do hair because everything hurts. Arthritis, fibromyalgia. Yeah, I am definitely over 40, guys. What do you want? I do my best with what I got. So one of the things that I do for myself is I do my own hair, my own makeup. I style myself, and sometimes I get lazy with it, which I shouldn't be. I know. I don't need you guys to chastise me. I know I shouldn't be, because you can tell when somebody's not giving their all. But yes, I'm excited to be doing this. I'm excited to be a part of something and setting the tone for something, because there are influencers out there that are over 40. There's not very many that are doing what I'm doing in the same niche that I'm in. And at my age, it's you usually find like your 20 somethings. And one of the reasons, okay, boom. So one of the reasons I decided to do this, to step into being like an actual influencer and labeling myself that and giving myself that title, was because I was looking for like inspiration. So I have diastasis recti, and I talk about that very openly. I don't hide it. It's a separation of your stomach muscle that causes you to look pregnant. So because your organs protrude through your stomach muscle. So mine has never fused back together. My doctors never told me that I needed to bind my stomach up. So I didn't know. So I look like I'm pregnant. Sometimes I look like I'm 8 months, and sometimes I look like I'm 2. And one of the reasons I was looking for inspiration was because I wanted to change up my style, my look. I have a certain signature thing that goes on with me when I'm dressing. I have a plethora of clothes because when I shop, I don't shop for items, I shop for looks. Like I buy the whole entire look. And that's how I usually do, but I'm trying to, grow. So I was, looking at people on YouTube and Instagram, and I realized that there was nobody relatable to myself. I'm not one of those over 40s that's going to, you're not going to stick me in a moo-moo and I'm going to be okay with that. No, I like fashion. I like to look fancy. Like, look at my nails. 40-year-old with nails like this. Okay. I like nice things. I like, to look nice. I like bright colors. I like certain things. And I couldn't find anybody that kind of represented me. I fought it for a long time, guys. That's one of the things I want to dispel. I did not just jump up one morning and say, hey, I'm going to do this. I prayed about it. I thought about it. I researched it. I did extensive research on different influencers. Like there's some young girls, some older girls, ladies who I follow and I watch. And I, people who style that I really respect, their work that I respect. And I followed them and I watched and I learned. I read some books. I even wrote an ebook, like a real simple how to get started ebook. That's on Amazon. It's called The Influencer's Game Plan. And all the things that I learned, because I really took the time over the first, I want to say about 3 months to really learn the ins and outs. And I'm still learning. That's the thing. I'm still learning. So I did write a little ebook of the things that I learned. And I really hesitated. And that's the thing. I really hesitated to really start doing looks because of my apprehension. Because there isn't anybody out there that looks like me. People are not going to understand it first when they start seeing my content pop up. I did it. I did it. I got started. I'm happy with my decision. I'm happy to be doing this because I know that there are other people out there who have what I have, who suffer with things that I suffer from. People who could learn from, you know, what I have to offer, things that I can help people with in regards to, you know, how to style your body with, you know, curves. I'll call them curves because not everybody has DR, but with curves. But I'm going on a diet after the holidays, and I will be documenting that with you guys. So if you guys would like to join me on my journey, you guys can subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent with these videos because that's a part of the plan. Yeah, so that's why I became an influencer. And the other part of that is my children. I think about what I want my children to take away from this. I want them to see me be able to finish this, to put my all into something, no matter what the outcome may be, and see me do it. Like, they know that this is something that I chose to do, and I'm going to continue to do it and let them see mom's really out here, you know, doing the thing. So, yeah. So I'm finna go eat. I'm finna go wrap this hair up because it's like getting on my nerves. I keep fidgeting with it because it's on my neck, and my neck is kind of hot. But I thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Please subscribe to the channel. If you have not, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing a lot of different videos as far as beauty, fashion, and my lifestyle. And one of the things that is about to change is my eating lifestyle, like I mentioned earlier. So if you guys want to learn about that, subscribe now so that when I start posting the videos, you get the alerts. If you have not followed me on Instagram, my Instagram is IamKLaShawn. But you guys can follow me on Instagram. You can go to Facebook. The Real KLaShawn is on Facebook. That's my Facebook page. And yeah, you'll get all the alerts there. So thank you for those of you who are subscribing, who are watching, who are listening. I greatly appreciate it. This journey is new for me. It's a little scary, but I'm going to do it. Have a nice day, week, evening, night, morning, whenever you're seeing this. See you guys later.